Hello there, killer community. I thought maybe we'd do something a little bit different. You know how there are several YouTube personalities out there that will do reaction videos of, things that are, out there on TikTok or YouTube, Discovery Channel or whatnot, which I haven't quite done. I have done the TikTok thing here, and also with some of the trucking stuff, and we'll be doing more of that. But I wanted to do some actual videos, and I'm open to suggestions as well. But this time around, we're going to do something a little bit different. And I've been playing around with this AI tool, which will you put in a prompt and it will create a video. It's kind of a cool prompt. So I thought, hey, how about we create a video with it? I won't watch it, but I'll react to it while watching it for the first time. And this goes and it uses like stock footage from like iStock and Shutterstock and all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this video that I created with AI called Alice Cooper, the smartest man in the universe.
What makes Alice Cooper the smartest man in the universe? This may seem like a bold claim to make about a rock star. But let's rewind the clock back to 1948.
Nope. No, it's not. Come on, man. It's Alice Cooper. It's not a big claim at all. Come on. Have you ever seen him in concert?
The world welcomed a new soul, Vincent Damon Fournier, a boy destined to leave an indelible mark on the world of music. Growing up in Detroit, Michigan, young Vincent was not your typical child. He was creative, innovative, and had an unquenchable thirst for music.
Yeah, that's not Alice playing the guitar. I don't think they have any stock footage of Alice Cooper. I'd be impressed if they did. So use your imagination.
His passion led him to form a band with his high school buddies, initially named the Earwigs. This wasn't just a group of teenagers strumming on guitars in a garage. This was the genesis of a phenomenon that would later be known as Alice Cooper. The decision to pursue music was a testament to his intelligence and his ability to envision a future that others couldn't.
I gotta say, I really like the stock footage that it picked out, especially this one right here, with the it's all gray and kind of misty and everything, with the band. I like that. That's kind of cool.
From a young age, Alice Cooper showed signs of intelligence, creativity, and a strong will to chase his dreams. The man who was once Vincent Damon Fournier transformed into Alice Cooper, a name that would echo in the annals of rock history. How did this transformation occur, you might ask? Well, Fournier didn't just wake up one day and decide to be Alice Cooper. It was a calculated move, a strategic decision that would forever alter his career in the landscape of rock music.
If there's one thing about Alice Cooper, yeah, he is a genius and he's very strategic. And very, very nice guy, very gentle, but before he goes out on stage, he becomes this character of Alice Cooper. It's this whole other character. It's incredible.
Vincent Fournier, a preacher's son from Detroit, Michigan, knew he needed something distinctive to set him apart from other rock musicians. He needed a stage name that would be unforgettable, a name that would challenge conventions, and one that would embody the persona he wanted to project. Thus, Alice Cooper was born. The name Alice Cooper is a paradox, a juxtaposition of the innocent and the macabre. It's a sweet girl-next-door name combined with the hard rock style of Cooper's music. This contrast created intrigue and curiosity. People wanted to know who Alice Cooper was, and this intrigue drew them to his music. But Alice Cooper wasn't just a name, it was a brand, a character, a persona that Vincent Fournier fully embraced. Cooper's music was heavy, his performances were theatrical, and his persona was outrageous. He was a rock star, a showman, and a businessman all rolled into one. Cooper understood the power of branding before it was even a buzzword. He knew that to succeed in the music industry, he needed more than just talent. He needed a brand that people
Yeah, Alice Cooper was the original shock rocker. Yeah. Before Marilyn Manson.
could connect with, a brand that would leave a lasting impression. And that's exactly what he did with Alice Cooper. Cooper's smart marketing tactics, coupled with his unique stage name and persona, set him apart from other rock musicians. His brand was successful because it was authentic, it was memorable, and it was unique. He was not just a musician, he was a performer, an entertainer, a master of spectacle. Alice Cooper was not just a name, but a brand, a persona, a revolution in the rock industry. Alice Cooper didn't just play music, he created a spectacle. A spectacle so grand, so unique, that it would forever change the face of rock and roll.
That AI voice kind of changed in tone a little bit. Maybe sounds a little bit more excitable.
This was not your usual rock concert. It was a theatrical extravaganza, a wild ride through the twisted and fantastical mind of Alice Cooper. From the moment Alice stepped onto the stage, you knew you were in for something different.
Oh,
he wasn't just a musician. He was a performer, a storyteller, a master of the macabre. His concerts were a blend of rock and roll and Grand Guignol theater, a haunted house of sound and vision that left audiences both thrilled and terrified.
It was kind of like a haunted house.
Alice had a knack for the dramatic, an innate understanding of the power of visuals, of the impact they could have when paired with his gritty, visceral music. His performances were filled with props and costumes, each one carefully chosen to enhance the story he was telling. There were guillotines and electric chairs, fake blood and boa constrictors, all used to great effect to create an unforgettable live experience. But it wasn't just about shock value. There was a method to Alice's madness. His theatrical elements served a purpose. They brought his songs to life, gave them a depth and dimension that went beyond the music. They made his concerts an event.
Okay, I gotta ask, what in the heck images is it pulling up right now? I mean, take a look at this. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's AI, is what it is.
A spectacle, something that had to be seen to be believed. His innovation didn't stop at props and costumes. Alice also had a unique approach to storytelling. His songs weren't just standalone pieces, they were part of a larger narrative. Each concert was like a chapter in an ongoing saga, a dark and twisted tale that kept fans coming back for more. Alice Cooper was more than a musician. He was an artist, a showman, a pioneer. He was an artist, a showman, a pioneer.
In case you didn't see it before.
He didn't just play music, he transformed it. He took the raw energy of rock and roll and molded it into something entirely new, entirely his own. Alice Cooper was a visionary, pushing the boundaries of what a rock concert could be. His influence is still seen today in the theatrical performances of many contemporary artists. Alice Cooper, the king of shock rock, truly was a game changer. Alice Cooper wasn't just about theatrics, he had a message to share. This is a statement that rings true for anyone familiar with the man behind the makeup. But what kind of message, you may wonder? Well, Alice's lyrics were smart, incisive, and most importantly, they spoke to a generation grappling with societal issues. Take the song School's Out, for instance. On the surface, it's a rebellious anthem celebrating the end of the school year. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a critique of the education system and its failure to engage students. Alice Cooper captured the feeling of teenage angst and disillusionment with an institution that seemed more interested in conformity than fostering creativity. With lines like, "We can't even think of a word that rhymes," he encapsulated the frustrations of a generation feeling stifled and unheard. Then there's I'm 18, another classic. This song is a raw and honest portrayal of the confusion and uncertainty that comes with being on the cusp of adulthood. It's a universal experience, and Alice Cooper nailed it with his lyrics. Lines like, "I'm in the middle without any plans, I'm a boy and I'm a man," perfectly depict the struggle of navigating the murky waters between adolescence and adulthood. Alice's songs were more than catchy tunes. They were a mirror reflecting the zeitgeist of the time. His lyrics resonated with the young and the old alike because they were rooted in real experiences and emotions. They were clever, thoughtful, and above all, honest. Alice Cooper used his music as a platform to address societal issues, to give a voice to those who felt voiceless. His words became the soundtrack to a generation's struggles and triumphs. His lyrics, steeped in honesty, became a rallying cry for those seeking to understand and navigate the world around them. Alice Cooper was a poet of his time, using his music to voice the thoughts and feelings of millions. His words continue to resonate today, a testament to the enduring power of his message and his talent as a songwriter. Alice Cooper, the rock star, was also Alice Cooper, the savvy businessman. Now, you may be wondering, how is that even possible? Well, let me tell you a story about the man behind the makeup.
I'll tell you how it was possible. It's no different than Gene Simmons. Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons of KISS, they were businessmen also. And I remember hearing that someone had asked Gene Simmons, "Oh, you sold out?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're damn right I did." He's a businessman. KISS was more than just a band to him. It was a business, and he treated it as such. So, you know, he did the whole marketing and everything.
The one who made some pretty clever moves off stage. Alice Cooper didn't just rock the stage, he rocked the business world too. His investments were as sound as his music, and his financial acumen was as sharp as his stage persona. One of his most notable investments was in Marvel Comics. Yes, you heard that right.
Really?
The rocker saw potential in the comic book industry long before it became a multi-billion-dollar market. And it wasn't just about buying shares. It was about understanding the cultural impact of comics and their potential for growth. Alice Cooper had the foresight to see the value in these illustrated stories, and he bet on their success. And boy, did that bet pay off. But his business ventures didn't stop there. Alice Cooper also dabbled in the restaurant industry.
Yes, he
owned
did.
Several successful establishments serving up delicious food and a unique dining experience.
Yeah, I've been to Alice Cooper's restaurant. I think it's closed. I don't think it's open anymore, but oh, that was a neat restaurant. It had like photos of like all the different people that he met and some rock paraphernalia. That was neat. It's a shame that that restaurant still isn't around. Oh, and my wife is a huge Alice Cooper fan too.
His restaurants weren't just places to eat, they were extensions of his personality and brand.
They were.
And let's not forget about how well he managed his wealth. Alice Cooper didn't just make money, he knew how to keep it. He understood the importance of diversifying his investments and not putting all his eggs in one basket. This strategy helped him maintain his wealth and secure his financial future. So you see, Alice Cooper wasn't just a rock star. He was a shrewd investor, a savvy businessman who knew how to make his money work for him.
The comic
book. He understood
book.
the power of investing and the importance of financial management, and he used that knowledge to build a fortune that would last a lifetime. Alice Cooper was more than a rock star. He was a smart investor who knew how to grow and protect his wealth. And that, my friends, is the true testament of a rock legend. Alice Cooper's intelligence is not just reflected in his music and investments, but also in his enduring legacy. This legendary musician has left an indelible mark on the music industry, influencing countless artists with his unique blend of shock rock and theatrical performances. But his genius extends beyond the stage. Cooper's philanthropy is a testament to his acumen, establishing Solid Rock, a foundation that provides free music, dance.
What in the heck is that look? I mean, look at this. He's just staring at the camera. He's staring at you. I mean, look. I don't know if I should be scared or not.
A foundation that provides free music, dance, and arts programs for teenagers. This smart move not only supports the next generation of artists, but also keeps him relevant and active in the music scene. His ability to adapt, evolve, and stay ahead of the curve has kept his legacy alive, even as the music landscape continues to change. He's
As
not
in
just
the
a
actual
rock
group?
star. He's a beacon of innovation, a master of reinvention, and a testament to the power of creativity and intelligence. Alice Cooper, the smartest man in the universe, continues to rock our world, demonstrating that intelligence comes in many forms and can lead to extraordinary success.
Okay, so that was Alice Cooper, the smartest man in the universe. A video that is exclusive here on KILR TV. You will not see that anywhere else because I had AI generate that. And Now I've been to a couple of his concerts. The first one I went to was the Brutal Planet tour. That is such an awesome album. Brutal Planet is, I love that one. That's like every track on that one is good. Uh, and then we saw him at the fair. It's funny because my wife and I went to the Brutal Planet concert, but that was before we knew each other. I was up on the balcony and she was down on the bottom floor. And they had like these big balls and stuff that were being bounced around. Little did we know we actually went to the same concert, and we wound up meeting later on, and then together we went and saw Alice Cooper. It was at the state fair, and we went and we've seen Kiss too. You want to talk about some two grand concerts where they put on a show? Wow, they definitely do. But hey, I thought, doing some reaction videos of unique stuff such as this that you won't see anywhere else. I don't know. I've got a few that I created. We'll do some reaction videos on it. You let me know what you think. We can do a lot more of these if you like. And also, if you just happen to see some videos that you'd like me to do a reaction on, I'm up for that too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video or about this AI video, which it pulled up some interesting stock footage, and the presentation, the script was pretty decent. But yeah, I think you would have to go in there and kind of replace some of the images with, maybe some actual Alice Cooper stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think about the whole thing, and are you an Alice Cooper fan, and what's your favorite album? Let me know all that in the comments. I'd be interested to read. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a killer awesome day.